Guten Tag, hier ist Mini-Lektion Nummer 5, number 5, und das ist Deutsch. So, hopefully you've had a chance to look at the Quizlet this week, and you will know that we're going to do the verb to have. So, willkommen heute, wie geht's? Ja, es geht gut, sehr gut, schlecht. Das Wetter ist schlecht. Yeah, the weather is bad in any case. So, heute lernen wir haben, to have, oder? Wir wiederholen. Maybe you already know the verb. So we're going to look, hopefully you've had, as I said, time to look at Quizlet and you've gone through this. If not, you can pause now and you still have chance to go through it and test yourself. So, I have. Ich habe. Yeah, ich habe. I meant to say that this verb, like the verb to be, is very, very important. It's not terribly irregular, but it's a little bit irregular, not as bad as the verb to be. But it's a very useful verb again, because you might want to say what you have or ask somebody what they have. Do you have in a shop or a restaurant or a hotel? It's very, very useful, as I said, to communicate. So verbs are crucial. They're the key. The verb to be, the verb to have. You need to know all of these and all the different parts. So to communicate, as you'll see at the end, the sentences that I've put together, how useful it can be to be able to say, I have, or you have, or he has. So, ich habe. And you, when it's a friend, somebody you know. Yeah, so wie sagt man, you have? Ein Freund, eine Freundin. Yeah, du hast. A little bit irregular. If you know your present tense endings, it's not habst, as you'd expect, but hast. Und he has, oder it. If the word is a der word, it can be a thing. Then you still use the he in German. It's hard for us to understand. So if it's der Tisch, it's a der word. It's like a he. So wie sagt man he has, or it has if it's a masculine word. Hat. Yeah, good. And she has, or it has if it's a feminine word, a die word. Sie hat. Good. And it has if it's a das word. Obviously, it can also be or sie, as I've just explained. But if it's a das word, then it becomes es, hat. Yeah. Und one has, man hat. Prince Charles, yeah, hopefully he's not listening to this. We translate it as we have or you have. Man hat. Und the real we, as I say. So, wir haben. Wir normally goes back to the infinitive, the haben, to have, or in most present tenses, it goes back to that ending with en. Wir haben. And then if you're speaking to lots of people you know, lots of friends, viele Freunde, yeah, so wie sagt man you lot have auf Deutsch? Ihr habt. Yeah, good. It's a bit more regular now. And they have. Sie haben, with a small s for the sie, unless it starts a sentence. Obviously, if you're speaking, you can't see or you can't hear the small s. And equally, you polite, one person or more than one person. Sie haben, with a capital S if you're writing. If you're speaking, it's context, it's meaning, you know whether it means you polite or they. That's how you know. Sie haben, 3 different U's, as we've seen before. Very difficult, very complex. Sehr schwer, ja, difficult, sehr schwer. Es ist sehr schwer, es ist sehr schwierig, very difficult, complex. Yeah, okay. So jetzt wir übersetzen. Hopefully you've had time to look at the phrases that I put on yesterday to translate them. These are the phrases. If you haven't had a chance, so it's kein Problem, yeah, just pause and you can either go back over the Quizlet first and revise some of these extra key nouns and words and the verb to have, or if you have already done that, then you can just try and translate them. You can say them out loud, Or you can write them down. Du kannst sie aufschreiben, write them up. Germans say not write them down. Okay, so on the next slide we're going to correct them. So wir korrigieren jetzt. So Nummer 1. Ja, ich habe einen Bruder und 2 Schwestern. Yeah, in German, you don't just put an S on the end of a word to make it plural. You have to basically learn the word, learn whether it's der, die, or das, and you also have to learn the ending for the plural. And so Schwester becomes Schwestern, as you can see. Nummer 2. Du hast 3 Brüder. So it's a much shorter Ü, Brüder, than Nummer 1, Bruder. So whenever you have 2 or more brothers. Nummer 3. Sie hat am 2. April Geburtstag. It's also possible to say ihr Geburtstag ist am 2. April. Obviously, you might not know all the months and you might not know 1., 2., 3., 4., 5., but you could manage to communicate your birthday if you just said 2. April. Nummer 4. Hat Zeit, aber kein Geld. He has time, but no money. Kein in front of a noun or keine means no. Nummer 5. Wir haben eine Familie. We have a family. Nummer 6. Ich habe 3 Kinder. So Kind is child. Ein Kind. Das Kind. It's a neuter word. It's an S and it. And plural, Kinder. You might know kindergarten or Kinder egg, children. And number 7. Habt ihr, so it's a question, habt ihr Haustiere? So Haustier, das Haustier, pet, become Haustiere, pets. Question. Nummer 8. Sie haben eine Katze und einen Hund. You might be wondering why Nummer 1, you've got einen Bruder, and Nummer 8, einen Hund. Because after, when it's the object, I have something, or when it's the object of the sentence, I is a subject, what do I have? A brother. If it's masculine, it becomes einen, or the is den. Don't worry too much. You'd be able to communicate and you would be fully understood. The other thing you might be looking at are all these capital letters. So Bruder, Schwester, Geburtstag, Geld, Zeit, Familie, Kinder, Haustiere, Katze, Hund. They've all got capital letters because they're all nouns. And how do you know if it's a noun? Well, if you can put the or a in front of the word, then it's a noun. As you can see, the aber and the und again to remind you, but and. Okay, so, Dankeschön. Hoffentlich hast du gut gemacht. Hopefully you did well. So, auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Und bis nächste Woche.